Dwane Casey sweeps the Raptors. Raptors lose once again to Dwane Casey and the Detroit Pistons, 107-110. Raptors lose another close one, just could not execute down the stretch. Had an opportunity to take the lead, couldn't convert. And the Raptors, a late game turnover by VanVleet, trying to get past to Kawhi Leonard, was pretty much the dagger right there as the lead got extended for the Pistons to 4. And Raptors just couldn't hit enough baskets down the stretch. And there was a tale of multiple things in this game, and it's just the same reoccurring things again and again and again by the Raptors. Raptors turned the ball over, not as much as usual, but still a problem as the Raptors turned the ball over more than the Pistons. Defensive rebounding was expected to be a problem without Serge Ibaka, and it killed as the Raptors were dominating on the glass. Drummond and Blake Griffin were smashing the glass, and then Ish Smith got 2 huge rebounds in that fourth quarter, gave the Pistons a huge momentum shift right there as the Raptors just could not, put that energy in on the defensive glass. You get a stop, but you got to close it off with a defensive rebound, but the Raptors just could not do that tonight. Just got out-hustled and just didn't play hard enough, I believe. No Kyle Lowry in this one, and Serge Ibaka is serving his second game of his suspension. So the Raptors were missing 2 of their main 6-7 guys, but a great hope for the Raptors right there as Fred VanVleet returns from injury with a little wrapper on his thumb as he came back from his thumb injury, and he played well. The Raptors will not be in this game without Fred VanVleet's monster game, especially shooting the basketball from deep, 4 of 5 from 3-point line tonight, and just shot the ball well, was making the simple plays, and just was solid. Steady Freddy came back and didn't look like he was rusty at all, and no minute restriction by Nick Nurse, but his great performance didn't lead to the W tonight, as Raptors just couldn't use VanVleet's huge effort and just win this game. Honestly, the Raptors' poor start once again is becoming a norm for the Raptors. They go down by double digits to the Pistons early on. Just a lack of focus and just could not defend the basketball tonight at all. Both the bench and the starters didn't defend well, but the bench was just poor tonight. The main reason the Raptors lost this game, I believe, is the bench. You had Eric Moreland, who played probably like less than 10 or 20 minutes, minus 16. Just can't even stay on the court and be a positive impact at all. Could not defend. And Dwane Casey and his staff just attacked him on the pick and roll all game long. They put Drummond and Blake Griffin in a pick and roll and forced Eric Moreland to guard whoever had the basketball, and he couldn't. And then Norm Powell and OG Anunoby didn't have their little moments here and there. They shot the ball well, but honestly, their defense was terrible in this game. And both those guys don't have the ball in their hands often, and you're not playing a lot of minutes. So 5 turnovers from them combined is just not acceptable. And then Jeremy Lin is still struggling to find his role on this team. He started the game in the starting lineup, and then as the game went on, in that second half where the Raptors made that push at the beginning of the third quarter, Nick Nurse is like, Jeremy Lin hit the bench, and he ran with VanVleet, and it actually looked good. VanVleet, Danny Green, Kawhi Leonard, and Gasol looked like a nice 4 lineup. You can put OG in there, or you can put Siakam in there, and the lineup just worked. But the bench was so bad in this game that Nick Nurse had to take Siakam off that lineup and put him with the bench squad as the main point guard because Jeremy Lin wasn't creating enough and Norman Powell was turning the ball over. So Siakam was your go-to guy to create, but that led to foul trouble because he was guarding guards like Ish Smith, and Ish Smith killed the Raptors tonight. Just too fast, too smart, just cut the Raptors pick and roll defense apart. Just not good enough from the Raptors as a collective team tonight. It was poor all around. Their pace is what the Raptors are great at. With Kyle Lowry's on the court, the Raptors push it, they run after misses and just keep it going. VanVleet was doing that a couple of times, but the Raptors did not convert on the fast break enough. Siakam barely had any runouts in this game at all, and that's where he really hurts the other teams. But the Raptors did not push the pace at all, and honestly, that was something that the Raptors really needed. A nice little push there. One thing you could say the entire time, this is not a fluke. The Raptors lost 3 times to Dwane Casey this season alone. And honestly, he swept the Raptors, and he just knows what the Raptors do and what they don't like to do. And you know what? He filtered the Raptors offense to the players who were struggling the most. And that was Norman Powell and Jeremy Lin, who could not hit the outside ball on a consistent basis. And the Raptors offense was just filtered through there. And honestly, Dwane Casey just wanted the others to beat him. He doubled Kawhi Leonard, and Marc Gasol wasn't aggressive enough. And Drummond's a pretty good defender, so it's not really worth to go after that matchup. But honestly, wide open looks just could not knock them down, as the Raptors wasted a good effort from Marc Gasol, who almost had a triple-double. VanVleet had an amazing comeback game. And then Kawhi Leonard had a 33-point game. Danny Green was solid all game long. You had tons of great efforts from your starters tonight. Your bench just could not bring it at all. Nick Nurse said after the game, he's just trying to find a lineup that works with his bench, and he still can't find it. Probably because you have people missing in and out due to injury and stuff. But hopefully Lowry's ankle injury doesn't keep him out that long, and Serge Ibaka comes back and fits in with the roster, because Serge Ibaka cannot be doing any more stupid decisions like this for the rest of the season, because it really hurts the team. As the Bucks lost tonight, but the Raptors could not gain on that as they lose again to the Pistons. Raptors better avoid the Pistons in the playoffs, I believe. It's just a bad matchup. They're physical. They beat you up inside. And honestly, they just were the better team tonight. Once again, they executed down the stretch, and the Raptors did not. Raptors hit a ton of threes tonight, 18 threes. Even though the Pistons only made like 8 threes, the Raptors just couldn't get to the line enough. They doubled the free throws that the Raptors did and just out-rebounded them. And Raptors threw the ball away too many times. The Raptors threw the ball away, live ball turnovers, which led to multiple points for the Pistons, which really killed them down the stretch. So it's a tough loss again, embarrassing loss. But honestly, you don't have a full squad, so I'm not too concerned. But the Raptors definitely got to pick up their play. They've been playing terrible as of late, just inconsistent as a team. Raptors got to play better, cohesively, and they got to put their honor on their and pride on their defense. The defense is just not good enough. You got to put pride in front and just make sure you guard your man one-on-one and don't let him get past you, because it's embarrassing. There's too many easy drives, too many easy layups, and get on the boards, guys. Box out. Come on, guys. Until next time, peace. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up. Smash that like button, guys. Until next time, deuces.